to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. We got the merch on the way. Hats, shirts, it's on the way. Yeah. I want to talk about today about the situation with the police officer killing a lady by the name of Sonya Massey. Now, I first want to say, right, all of us people have some type of issues that we dealing with. If it's mental health, personal issues, we all got some type of issues that we dealing with. Now, we seen the video with the officer shooting this woman, right? And he said to her, "I'ma shoot you in your fucking face." To her. People position, they're just like everybody else. But we seem to put these people in position on a higher level. You can clearly see that he was dealing with some other issues when he went to this house call. They said that before she made this call to the police, that one of her family members, her mother, or somebody in the family had called the police and let them know that she has mental health issues, and it's on record, right? So they know she got an issue, and she calls them and lets them know that she sees something around the house. They was just supposed to check the perimeter of the house. Why did the officer go inside of the house? She said she experienced somebody knocking on the outside. She was looking on the outside of the house. But the officer came inside the house ready to shoot. And he told her to go get the pot. If you've seen this video, the surveillance, the body cam from the situation, he told her to go get the pot off the stove. When she picked the pot up, he went into a rage and said, "Put it down. I'ma shoot you in your effing face." He was dealing with something else before that call. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. He was dealing with something else, something at home, something with some family members. It was something else on his mind for him to address her and say, "I'm gonna shoot you in your effing face," and she's way across the room with a pot of water. Even if she tried to throw the pot of water, it wouldn't have reached her. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Even if she threw the water, it wouldn't have reached her. It's a lot of people in position that we look up to as authority. They have mental issues as well. They have mental issues as well. So this officer couldn't pull his taser out. He couldn't pull his taser out to de-escalate the situation if he felt that it was getting out of control, which it wasn't even out of control. It was communication between him and her. He jumped the gun. He didn't pull his taser out. He pulled his firearm out and threatened to shoot the woman in the face, and he did it. You got to understand, man, these people that are in position of authority, not all of them have mental health checks. You don't know what type of issues these people have dealt with in high school, in their past, as a child, and then they got to come protect the country. Picking these people, it's like an up for grabs situation. You don't know if these people are going to be productive to their community. They might be on a revenge mission. You don't know. But we put people in position and start honoring people, and we don't even know what type of person this person is. Now, this officer took it upon himself to kill the woman, and she was calling for help. You feel what I'm saying? She was calling for help, and the officer killed her. Now, the officer couldn't have felt a threat because he didn't see a weapon. A pot of boiling water with somebody standing 15, 20 feet across the room from you isn't going to affect you. He couldn't shoot her in the leg. Why are officers not trained to not shoot to kill if they don't see a weapon? If they don't see a weapon, why are they not trained to shoot him in the leg? Because they have a certain amount of training that they get before they become an officer. They practice shooting the gun. Why are they not receiving the training to shoot in the leg if you don't see a firearm? If you feel that you're threatened. If you feel that you're threatened and you don't see a firearm, you shouldn't be trying to shoot somebody in the head, man. You shouldn't be going for the upper body. But they have a lot of people in position that have mental issues that are not addressed. Some people know how to mask their mental issues. And it's real sad that she called the police for help and was killed. She needed some assistance. Maybe she should have called the mental health hotline, yes. But she called the police, and they supposed to help her. That was wild. She was only 36 years old. 36 years old, was experiencing some mental health issues, called the police, and lost her life. We're supposed to be able to trust the police. No matter what the police officer is going through that day, he took an oath and signed up to be able to correct that when he come to work. It's an expectation from the police. When you take that kind of job, you got an expectation from the world. Those type of jobs, if you can't handle that position, you shouldn't take it. We see this over and over again, right? With the police officers killing somebody, right? You said she should have called a strong black man and her family. And you're right about that. She should have called a strong black man and her family. You're right. But she called the police, and you know, we all look at the police that they supposed to help. But when you grow and get older, you understand that it's an up for grab situation. You might get help for the police. They might come and turn on you. You might call yourself and get a case. That can happen. And in her situation, she called the police to her death. Now, and this is one thing that I want to mention, right? Check this out. Now, police officers, white people have been killed by police officers. But what I do know, right? This is a fact, that they will tussle with a white person before they shoot the gun. That's a fact. You'll see the person will have a gun. The person will have a gun. The police officer will tussle with the person with the gun before they shoot him. But if it's a black person, they are automatically ready to fire that weapon. And that's a fact. Can't nobody prove me wrong on that, because you see it every time. When you see videos uploaded when the police officers wrestling and fighting with a white man, and they know the man got the gun, but then you see the video when the black man's way across the street, they're ready to fire. Hit that like button, man. If you feel what I'm saying, hit that like button. You see it all the time. How many stories have you seen where an unarmed white person was killed? How many stories? Let's be honest, man. They just said the unarmed white person was killed. But you hear the stories over and over and over about an unarmed black person being killed. And then it's like justified. It's like the black people have to fight tooth and nail, show beyond a reasonable doubt that this person, this officer, was out of pocket. But with a white person, it's like they already see what the officer was wrong, or the officer's not going to take it that far because he doesn't feel as threatened because this person isn't black. When they're black, they feel real threatened. And the lady was calm. She was telling him she thought somebody was outside around the house. That's why you don't allow and let the police enter your house without a warrant. You don't offer people inside your house. Your house is your sacred zone. Everybody can't come in your house because things could be going on in your house, and then somebody can bring another spirit into your house. She was going through what she was going through, but she brought the whole demon inside of there. She must have known she was going to die. She started telling the man, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And after that, the man shot her. But I guarantee you, if that was a white woman, the officer wouldn't have been saying anything about shooting her in her effing face. The aggression in these situations. These people have egos, man. You give a person some type of power that they never had, and some people just can't handle it. And being a police officer is a certain type of power. So everybody can't handle that. People will get in that position and then want to put the pressure on people to show that they have some type of power and trick themselves out of position. Because that's what happened with the officer. And it's sad that he had to kill somebody behind that, but he felt he had that much power that he can shoot for no reason. That's deep. And your life changes too in a quick second. Man. And you're supposed to be able to trust the police. And people wonder why people don't trust the police. You got to have a certain kind of judgment when you're a police officer. You have to have a certain kind of judgment. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we gotta blame the police. You said rather blame the police. The man killed her for nothing. You have to go watch that video. If you have not watched that video, you won't understand. Once you watch that video, you're gonna see total difference. We gotta blame the police because that's the job they took on. If you take that job to protect and serve, you gotta know how to do it. We can't make no excuse because he went too far and killed the woman. Ain't nobody making no excuse for him. It ain't what she should have did. She called the police. Hey, how you doing? Have a good day. She called the police, right? The police got a job to protect and serve. They're public servants. That's their job. So if she called the police, he has to know what type of call this is. This wasn't a domestic violence call. It wasn't no rage in the house. She was just having a mental health breakdown. That's all. She was having a mental health breakdown. That's it. So the officer has to understand how to deal with that situation. It wasn't a criminal situation. She was going through something. So we can't make an excuse for saying that she should have somebody in the family. Yes, she should, but if she doesn't, she still should be able to turn to the police. That's what their job is for. Their job has multiple things to do inside of it. It's not just to lock up criminals. They got to know how to de-escalate the situation. He took her words as a threat. Should have called the villain. He took her words as a threat. What was the threat? Tell me, what was the threat that you got out of that message? What she said. He asked her to go get the pot off the stove because he didn't want the house to catch on fire. What the fuck is he worried about what's on her stove for? He directed her to go mess with that pot. When she picked it up, he got nervous and went too far. If he would have never said go pick that pot up, she would have never been over there messing with the pot. Now I'm never gonna make an excuse for an officer that kills an unarmed person. You have to make a better judgment. And that's crazy that you making an excuse for her. We understand she need to have family and call the family, but you can't make an excuse for the man when he told her, I'm gonna shoot you in your effing face. For her picking the pot up that he said, go turn the stove on. Go do that. He directed it. Nah. We can't look at it like that. But he where he deserved to be. Because he thought he had more power than he did. Just because they give you the job as a police officer doesn't mean you can't be fired. Doesn't mean you can't go to jail. And some of them think that they can't be arrested, that they can't go to jail. They think that they can't be touched because they're police officers. And at one point in time, I'm going to tell you, a lot of them jokers was getting away with the stuff they was doing. It's just now, with all these cameras, just how the cameras is working for the criminals on the street, they working for the criminals in the police force. I want to tell y'all that right now. The cameras is working for the criminals on the street because they're everywhere. Across the highways, streets, they working. Yes, they catch a lot of things on video. But believe me, when police do those traffic stops and stuff now, them encounters, they got to turn them body cams on. It's working with them too. So some of them are calming down, but some of them still think that their fellow co-workers are going to hide things for them. But you better know that. Ain't nobody going down for you. You got to eat that. You know what I'm saying? He said, when you rebuke somebody, he took it as threats, not saying it's worth her losing her life. Okay, if you rebuke somebody, that's nowhere near as a threat, man. That's not a threat. Words are not a threat, man. Words are not a threat for somebody to pull a gun. If somebody says they rebuke you as a citizen to citizen, that's not enough energy to pull a gun out. That's not no threat to pull no gun out. Because somebody said they rebuke you. Nah. He had something else going on. It was something else going on at home. That's what it was. He had a whole different issue going on at home. Financially. He probably was going through some financial issue. And he got to get up and go to work. That's the thing about life, right? People that have certain type of jobs and position where they have to be in control of things, when they're going through something the night before, they got to act like they brushed it off. Not everybody has the ability to do that, though. You see a lot of people, right? They wear stuff on their shoulder. A lot of people wear stuff on their shoulder. They not able to just say, all right. So they still got to go out there and do that job. And it's all these police officers. You can't tell me that every one of these people wake up chipper and they ready to go do the job every day. No, it's people that go out there and do that job that don't like the job they do, and they take it out on other people. And in that situation, he was going through something and he was anxious to pull the gun out and shoot. And it's going to cost him his freedom. It's going to let you know that you really don't have no power. I don't care what position you got in the world. Every position can be taken down. That's how it's designed. If you think you got a better position than somebody else at your job, you dumb. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because you can get fired and they can still be there. Nobody's position is better. It's mental. It's all mental, man. You got to feel me there. People thinking that because they got a certain job that they got some type of power. Nah. You can be taken out of that job. They can remove you. You can be replaced. You know how people get on certain jobs, right? And they think that can't nobody else do the job like them. That's the dumbest thinking you can ever fucking think. Trust me. It's somebody else can do that job like you. You're not the only one. Yeah. But in that situation there, I can't justify nothing he did. I can't make light of anything of it. Why didn't you pull the taser out? That's my big question, though. Why wasn't this situation taser worthy? This was firearm worthy? God, it's like, come on, man. People look at these people like they supposed to help you. It's crazy. You see this every time. And then they act like they were right. He wanted to lie about this. You hear me? Check this out, right? He wanted to lie about this, right? And cover it up. He tried to cover this situation up, and it didn't work out for him, man. The people didn't ride with him. They know if they would have tried to play with this, it was going to affect everybody's job because it was too blatant. The camera picked it up blatantly. He jumped the gun on this one, man. And it's going to cost him his life. He jumped the gun on this, and it's going to cost him his life. I feel sad for the girl's family because a lot of people have mental health issues, and some people have mental health issues and don't even know it. You think that you're normal, but you're really dealing with some things from your past. You might have been messed with as a child. People messed with you as a child. It's people that are mentally messed up, but they still got to go to work every day and function. So they don't put that on their application that they're mentally unstable, especially if they don't have a record of it. They got to go to work and take care of their family as well. Yeah, man, it's a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I need y'all to hold on for a second. I'm dropping the part off for my Porsche. I'm trying to get my Porsche back right. You know what I'm saying? My baby been down for a couple weeks. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm dropping the Porsche off, the part off. Just stay with me, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get back and talk all about this because this is real. That officer in jail sick right now. Anybody ever been in jail, they know. Woo! You hear me? Jail is real. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to go. But a lot of these young dudes is out here acting like that's where they want to be. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing fun about being around a whole bunch of guys that want to beef all the time. Come on now. Pay attention now. There's nothing fun about being around a whole bunch of guys that want to beef. They got people in jail claiming territory. This my cell. The shit is crazy. The mental of life is crazy. When you pay attention to it, you're like, man, this shit's crazy. But hold on, don't go nowhere. Let me drop this part off. Alright, I'm back. I had to drop the part off for my baby. You know what I'm saying? I know if some of y'all been watching my shorts, y'all see I ain't been in the Porsche. My baby been down. You know what I'm saying? But my baby on the way back. You know what I'm saying? My baby is on the way back. Yeah, man. We put our trust in the police, right? They supposed to do a job, man. They supposed to do a job. And their job, they don't have a room to make them kind of mistakes. That's just real. They don't have the room to make those kind of mistakes. At all. How do y'all feel about it? I see the one brother saying that she should have called family. And yeah, we understand that. But you know, a lot of families are broken, man. A lot of families are broken. They don't communicate like that. They might communicate with the immediate mom, sister, brother, but they really don't communicate with the whole family like that. So they look towards the police. That's what we taught is supposed to be the safe zone, right? We taught that that's supposed to be the safe zone. But for her, it was not. It wasn't. And all she wanted was them to check the outside of the house. That's why you never let them in your house, man. You never let them in your house. You never offer the police to come inside your house. Because once you offer them, they don't need a warrant. It's best to honestly, right, keep people out of your space, man. I want to say this though, right? 90%, this is to me, 90% of the problems that happen with people is from dealing with other people. When you deal with other people, it always tends to create friction. When you are on your own mission and you're not involved with a lot of people, you have less problems. If you are a person that wants to be involved, you want to be in the mix with everybody, I know you got a lot of problems. Because that's how problems happen, interactions. This is how trouble starts, interactions. This is why the laws are governed, interactions. Because of interactions, man. For real. Where y'all checking in from, man? It's hot here. Is it hot where y'all at? We in the 90s here. This joint say 97. Tell me if it's hot where y'all at. I gotta run in the post office too. Got a couple things to do today. But it's 97 here. What's the temperature where y'all at? 97. It's hot. You better have some AC right now. If you don't got AC right now, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're sweating heavy. You gotta have AC right now. For sure. Now tell me how y'all feel about the situation with Sonya Massey. How y'all feel about it? Do y'all feel that the officer was out of pocket? Because I got the one person already telling me he felt that the officer, that she should have did something else. He was saying what she should have did, not the officer, what she should have did. How do y'all feel, man? If it was your mom or your aunt or your sister, somebody in your family, how would you feel? And mental health is real. Mental health is real. And I don't know how many kids she had, but a lot of women dealing with kids, it's a struggle on them. That there can cause mental health. You dealing with other people's personalities. When you dealing with other people's personalities, it's hard to function sometimes because you got to stabilize them and yourself. So she might have been going through those type of things with the family, kids, and she just wanted a little help. That's it. She just wanted a little help. That's all. She just wanted a little help. Yeah, she just wanted a little help, man. Yeah, she just wanted a little help, man. Yeah, we gonna go in this post office, though. I'm going in the post office. We're gonna get this post office right. So I gotta do in here. I need a motherfucking money order. I need a money order. Hey, man. Need a money order. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. The boy growing. I'm about at 2,000 subscribers. Y'all hit that like button. Merch on the way. See the hat, got the shirts. Merch on the way. Possession of firearm, person. Oh yeah. Can't bring that no weapons in the post office. Do that. Leave them in the car. In the car. Show me that subscribe button. That like button. Share this video. Hit this subscribe button. Like button. Share this video. Share it at the post office. We got a little quiet in here.
Regular 343. You need tracking?
Yeah.
Anything else tonight?
It's like we're on a commercial break right now. Driving for the commercial.
57. You want to receive?
Sure.
Have a good day. Hello. One single stamp and one sheet. Just one.
Yeah. Yeah.
73 cents.